Silica. Silica is a remedy that comes from quartz crystals. It's silica is the material that makes up the quartz. So the personality of the silica remedy person type. Silica people tend to be quite irritable. They get easily vexed at any kind of at any little trifle in life. They get easily upset, easily annoyed, and then just, it's like, oh, calm down. Like if you're looking at someone silica, you might be like, calm down, all right? Like it's okay, it's good, right? Silica is good for those who are going through a kind of birth of the phoenix, like a rebirth of the soul, like a transitional period in the spirit. It's said to really be good at helping that transition period in one's life, which can be almost kind of like an irritation of previous beliefs or previous held belief systems or way of life, and those being aggravated, I suppose, by one of those life-changing moments can definitely be helped by something like Ignatia. Silica. That's great for such things. Vaccinations. When it comes to vaccination damage, silica is great to help for that. So I don't know if I would say it's the #1 treatment for things like autism or things like that, but I know that there are specific remedies that are aimed towards that, and silica is definitely one of the remedies that are used in helping people deal with any kind of vaccination damage that's happened to the body. Also for wounds that are slow to heal, gaping wounds that just keep bleeding or keep pussing and just won't close up, silica is great for that. Silica is also great for like conjunctivitis that doesn't heal up, children usually get it a lot. Conjunctivitis that just won't go away, silica is good for that. Breast milk is too, but it's not about that. It's about silica. So silica people, homesickness. When it comes to homesickness, when you're on holiday or when you have to go away for a period of time, or when your children are maybe at a relative's house and they suffer from homesickness, silica is good for homesickness. So if you have, if you travel a lot, perhaps you have children that you travel with and they get tired of being on the road, Ignatia can help them deal with that kind of homesickness feeling. Or if you have to be away from them or people that you love, that can also help you deal with those feelings of kind of separation or feelings of not being at home. I have my other theories of what that homesickness feeling might actually be, but that's for another video, so we're going to keep this about silica. Very sensitive. Smallest remarks will make her sad, so her or him. So silica people, if you was to make a little remark, like let's say just being a bit sarcastic, or you're making a little joke, sometimes you and your friends will make fun of each other, but silica is not really someone who you can make fun of and they're just going to be like, ah, ha, ha, ha. They will be like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? And that's silica. So you don't really want to make fun of a silica person because they won't laugh at themselves. They just won't do it. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go there with a silica person if you think that you know one. They are also easily frightened, very sensitive to noise. So you want to prank someone, silica is the one that silica is the one that will get that you'd get your best results. If you get some kind of kick out of pranking people, I don't know. They're easily frightened, um, and yeah, and very sensitive. They're also very sensitive to weather changes. So seasonal affective disorder. Seasonal affective disorder, there are other remedies for that as well, but silica can also be great for that. And also, before I forget, silica is great for splinters because remember the quartz crystal, it's in the earth, down in these holes, they are like these splinters in the earth, right? So a lot of the ways that we can remember the remedies is by understanding their personality. So we know that quartz crystals come out the earth like that, and so we know that splinters would be greatly helped by Ignatia. So Ignatia would help the splinters basically come out of the body. So really and truly, if you own, like, I don't know, some kind of wood shop, if you're like a carpenter or something, or you have like wood in the garden, you have children that play around that get splinters and stuff, but you don't want to get rid of your wood and you haven't sanded it down yet, you probably should. Ignatia is great for splinters. Yes. Um, a couple last things about Ignatia is that this person always feels like they have done a great wrong. So if they were to spill something and it spill on you or something, they might be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And you're just like, oh, it's just a bit of water. And they're like, oh my God, no, like, I'm really sorry. And they will just over worry about things that they've done. They overthink things that they've done. They think that what they've done is wrong. And you try to tell them, look, it's not a big deal, but they will still feel some kind of guilt over it, like unnecessary guilt. So that's a big aspect of Ignatia, and also the fact that they are easily distracted. So God help Ignatia in class, because they can be easily distracted and they are easily confused in conversation. Did I say Ignatia? If I did, I apologize. I meant Silica. All right, so that is Silica. So if you think that you are a Silica personality type, or you know someone who is and would like to know more about it, it is very possible that silica could be for you. But it's also a good remedy for when it comes to acute accidents, like I said, splinters, and slow healing wounds, conjunctivitis, you know. Silica are good for those things also. So that's silica.